Hello, welcome to the Treasure Box. My name is Wendy. For anyone new visiting, I sell vintage and contemporary jewelry and accessories. I'm based here in Connecticut, so everything I pretty much thrift in person. I go to different thrift stores, consignment stores, flea markets, etc. I do like to handpick jewelry. I do buy some stuff online, but pretty much most stuff I kind of buy individually or several pieces at a time. So anyway, I do want to give a shout out to new subscribers. I know some people came over to my channel from Christine's at Girlio's recent video, so thank you so much. And I do just want to explain there's a bit of downtime between my videos, and I am committed to building the channel long term. It's just that we've been clearing our parents' house. My mom was a lifetime collector, not of jewelry, unfortunately. And so anyway, it's been a long process. We're putting the house on the market late spring next year, and so there's just kind of a lot of things to do. And so that's why my videos aren't as frequent as I'd like. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Everything here is thrifted from a church store in the area. They do a fabulous newsletter. I actually get a newsletter every Monday, somewhere between like 7 and 8 a.m. and they open at 10. And so that's all the new stuff. Not everything, but like stuff they're highlighting. It's a small store. They mainly sell clothing, but they do get some really nice jewelry, scarves, and collectibles. So they were reopening after about a month of being closed. And so there was a little bit of a line that morning. And honestly, in the newsletter, there wasn't anything that I saw that I wanted, but I figured, well, I may find a scarf or some jewelry. So I was really surprised that I did find as much as I did. I did go again this past week. So there's two pieces that I picked up as well this past week. I'll start with the Metropolitan Museum of Art earrings. So these are new on the rack card. They're called Victorian Charm Oval Earrings. They always do the gold plating, so probably gold plated. And I'm not sure the stone, maybe one of you will know. It's sort of like a reddish brown. It's cold. It is a real stone. I'm just not sure what stone it is. Very simple. I tend to like the vintage pieces, but these are really nice. And since they were new on the rack card, minus the little sticker mark. So I got those. And then I got some really fun pieces. Let me grab this. It's a little bit harder to show on camera because it's so long, but you'll see it's a double strand. Whoops. Okay. Get most of this off camera, but I'll lie it down so you get a better idea. So it is a double strand of this cross and these faux pearl earrings with these sort of filigree end caps. It does look very vintage. I think it may be like a repurposed piece because this looks like it may have been a pendant or something at some point, like it was a brooch or had another purpose before and turned into a necklace. But it all looks like it goes together, and I thought it was a really wonderful piece. It kind of reminds me of like the kind of a vintage Madonna sort of style. And then this one gets really tangled. I'm going to do my best to show this. Okay, where is the top of this? So it's 3 strands, and I'm going to just lie this down as best as I can. So it's 3 strands with this Maltese cross in the middle. And the reason I got this one, I just thought it was really cool, was that it was signed on the back, Assessor Craft NYC. And when I got it home, I was like, okay, I'm not sure if the whole piece is Assessor Craft because I don't think they just drill through and put a jump ring. Most people, when they do pendant brooches, have like a bail or something that's soldered on the back that's more of a uniform kind of look. So I began to think it was repurposed because there is a bit of wear on these edges. And then you probably will not be able to see it on the camera, but these jump rings both say Napier on them. So I think either the 3 strands are Napier, or at least 2 or one of them are, and then this was an Assessor Craft brooch that was added on. And I have found just the brooch for sale. I've not found anything that looks like this, so I think it was repurposed. But anyway, it's a fun piece, and it's definitely great for like Halloween or just a really unique kind of outfit costume. So all right, go ahead to this one. I love this piece too. And there was another jewelry buyer there. And it's funny, she saw this piece first. She picked it up and I was thinking, I hope she doesn't buy it. I hope she doesn't buy it. And she decided not to take it. So lucky for me. So it still has its tag on it. It says 30 inches. I don't know who the maker is. But it is that kind of Egyptian revival style. So really chunky, heavy pendant. With camels, the Sphinx, I think that's King Tut, the pyramids. I really love it, and so it's a great piece. It does have quite a bit of wear. It does have some wear to it. I mean, even though it is still has the tags on. Let's see, and then I'm going to go into these two pieces. So all of these I had bought like 2 weeks ago. So this is why I think some of them are repurposed vintage, and just because, and I'll explain with this piece, which I'm actually going to do a giveaway for. So this is a 3-strand faux pearl choker necklace with these beautiful emerald green prong set rhinestones. It's possible that it wasn't a brooch before. I'm thinking maybe it was a brooch turned into a necklace. I'm not sure. But either way, it's really beautiful. I really like this. I was mainly captivated by the center stones. So we have that. And then this one, which I'm actually going to give away. So this is 5 strands of faux pearls, same kind of like end caps or, and then the faux pearls here. The reason why I think this was repurposed is it looks like it was a brooch. It has this sort of, rough edge here where it probably had been a brooch clasp that spanned across the back. And plus, if you see closely, it looks like there's all these little wires holding this in place to the central fixture, holding all this in place. It's a beautiful piece. I really love it. But I think I'm going to give it away. So somebody can wear it, you can repurpose it, you can sell it. So what I'm going to do, if you're interested, just comment below that you're interested in the bracelet, and I will wait till Monday, and I'll either, if there's a lot of comments, I'll do comment picker, or I'll pull names from a hat, old school. But if there's just one person, I will reach out to you and send you a message, and I will ship this to you. Just get your address. So anyway, that is for one viewer. And let me go into some of the other pieces we have here. Okay. This is, I love this belt. I do buy belts. They're not necessarily the best sellers for me. I just kind of go with things I like. It's probably my way I buy everything. So this says Charmant Belts of Beverly Hills. I don't know much about the company. I've tried to research it. And they had a lot of them, actually. They had probably about 4 or 5 of them. I just really like this one. It almost looked brand new. I mean, the elastic has no wear to it. And the buckle's really pretty. It's like cranes or herons. So I thought like this would be really, fun. I think somebody'd really like it. It definitely has that sort of 60s, 70s, probably 70s vibe. And when I looked these up, I didn't buy the rest of them because I didn't think they were going to be that valuable despite the Beverly Hills on the tag. They go for about 20 to 30. I just really like this belt. I really love blue colors, so the aqua really kind of caught my attention. Let me see, I'll bring out these. And then we have this lovely bracelet, which I actually just got this past week. And it was featured in the newsletter, so I thought it would be gone because I couldn't get there on Monday. I had a dentist appointment and it's a bit of a distance. So they're only open 10 to 3, the thrift shop. So I went Tuesday and luckily this was still here. And I kind of knew in the back of my mind that it was a collectible piece, but I didn't quite recall everything about it. So this is unsigned Coro. This looks like real wood, but most people say it's thermoset. So, they used a lot of the thermoset in their design. So faux wood. And this was sold, most people say it's 1950s. I haven't been able to find a lot of information on it, just what other eBay sellers listed at, but 1950s. And it was sold at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. So in their gift shops. And it comes with earrings. And I've seen a bracelet. I don't know if they made a brooch, but it's definitely pieces to look out for because these are very collectible. And this is like perfect for fall as well. I just really like this piece a lot. And then we had this one, and I'll hold this up. Not very, not particularly valuable. There's quite a lot of them on eBay. I just buy what I like, and I love carousel horses. This happens to be a unicorn as well. Unsigned carousel unicorn horse. So we have that. And then we have these Weiss earrings. I'll hold these up too. So it's hard to get the colors on them. It's a little bit darker right now. So green rhinestones, and they're sort of light green rhinestones. Clip back. This says Weiss. So we have those. Let me see. Got 4 more pieces, and my favorite one for last, which I'll just put there. We have this one, which is kind of like a box chain on the ends and mesh with these amber and jet black prong set rhinestones, unsigned, in really good condition. There is one piece. I need to rephotograph this because it came unsoldered on the end. You can see they're kind of adhered. So that's the only flaw, but otherwise in excellent condition. So we have that necklace. And then this one, and I'll hold this on the fabric so you can see it better because it's hard to see in my hand, but it's Napier and it's Lilies of the Valley. And this is one of a kind of a harder to find piece I found. I haven't found a lot of them that have sold, a handful. And most people say it's glass, but it's not. It's like acrylic or resin. And then the Napier tag on the end. Don't know if it's from the 80s. Oops. So we have that, but I like it. It's minimalist, and I think a lot of people today still like that kind of style of jewelry, the simple minimalist look. And then I have just 2 final pieces. Let's see. These Monet earrings, and I just got these the other day from the thrift store. So they are sort of fringe. They almost look like they're on buttons, like buttons with like a fringe dangle. Monet on the back. And I need to buy more earrings. That was one of the reasons I bought them. I tend to buy a lot of necklaces, brooches, bracelets, and I'm pretty light on the earrings. So, and for my final piece, this is my favorite one. And this was from 2 weeks ago when they first reopened, and everybody had looked through the case, and I kind of saw this later on. I hadn't picked it up initially, and it kind of reminded me of a mazer piece I had, same kind of snake chain, J-hook clasp. And when I went to look at it, I couldn't see a signature in the store, but it does say Trifari on the back, and it does say Trifari on the clasp. So, of course, based on the sort of the style and age, I decided to check jewelrypatents.com. And if you're not familiar with the website, I'll put it below. So particularly for Trifari, they have all the patents from like the 40s, 50s on there, all the pieces that Alfred Philippe had designed. So it's a great resource to check if it's one of his designs and what year it was produced. So this is from 1953. It's called the Halo necklace. And it's in really excellent condition for 70 years old. It does have some yellowing to the stones, but overall, really beautiful piece. So I'm glad I found that. And honestly, there were several jewelry people there and nobody had picked it. So I was kind of surprised. So anyway, lucky for me. So anyway, that is my last piece I'm showing today. So thank you so much for subscribing. Please hit like, comment below. Let me know if you're interested in the bracelet as well below. And I will see you soon. And I will be back Monday to let you know who the winner is of the bracelet. Okay, thanks. Bye.